Hello, you're welcome to another edition of the Windev Show. Today we are in Obuasi and we are talking to Mr. Joseph Moses-Mensah, the CEO, the Chief Executive Officer for the Industrial Procurement Services. He's a young man, but I can tell you he has a lot of experience to share. He provides services for a lot of mining companies in Ghana. And today we are in his office to talk to him about how he started and how far he has come. You are welcome to this show, sir.
Thank you.
The first step in becoming an entrepreneur is to identify a problem.
Exactly.
What problem did you identify that made you start this business?
Well, do I say a problem? It's not a problem.
Okay.
It depends.
Okay.
Somebody will be in a problem before he can come out as an entrepreneur.
Okay.
Somebody will have a talent, which will be nurtured, and then the person becomes entrepreneur.
But basically, you are solving a problem.
Exactly.
Yes. So I want to know the problem you wanted to solve that made you come up with IPS.
Well, it's all started by me, like you just said.
Okay.
I was in Takwa when I had the opportunity of getting employed in Obuasi.
Okay.
I came and then I worked, not by my strength, but I may say with the help of God, everything. That is my belief. Me, I believe in God. So whatever I say is the work of God.
Okay.
So I came in and then I was employed. But during that...
Employed where?
At a company called DMS.
Okay.
In Obuasi.
Okay.
As a sales executive.
What was DMX doing?
It was we supply, like they supply steels. So I was a sales executive to that.
Okay, they were supplying it for the mining company
for mining companies.
Okay.
Electrodes, consumables.
Okay.
Other stuff. A general merchant, as I can put it. So I came here as a sales executive and then I was given a target. And lo and behold, it was achieved.
Okay.
And I worked with them. So I remember I had issues with the company's owner's brother, his junior brother. Something that led to the opening of IPS is what I'm coming to.
Okay, so that is why you left that company, because of the issue with the company's owner's brother.
Yeah.
Was
you remember I told you?
Yes.
I told you that somebody will set up a company.
Okay.
It will be because of a problem.
Okay.
It will be a hobby.
Okay.
It differs from angle to angle. Let me tell you one thing.
Okay.
It's not what you are doing to please somebody.
Okay.
One, before you can be of yourself, at least you should love what you are doing.
Okay, have passion for it.
You have passion for it. No matter what somebody says, do it and do it best. That's it. It will carry you along.
Okay.
Don't look at these people, can I satisfy them?
Okay.
No, I can't satisfy them, so let me know. If you do it like that, it will get to a time you will come back.
Okay. So which year did you start IPS?
It's about 2006.
2006.
It was not started here, as you see.
Yeah, I understand. Probably you started from somewhere.
I started it, I may say, in someone's office.
Okay, you were sharing office with someone.
Exactly.
Okay.
And I'm coming to show you how it all began.
Okay.
That incident happened. We were going for a sales trip. You know, we do roam. We go to Accra at the end of every month. But along the line, because of my curiosity, when we go, I was having a complimentary card.
Okay.
We go to Wanko, West African, and now the company is called Sekendi.
Okay.
And then I exchanged card. We were with someone. We were about 3 sales executives.
Okay.
And we are always given a target to achieve.
Okay.
So we exchanged card. I gave my card, but unfortunately the lady, the Accra rep, he has a territory. We have a territory.
Okay.
So my territory was Takwa, Western region.
Okay.
The other one was, but at the end of the month, we meet and then we visit every territory.
Okay.
From my territory, we go here, we go to Newmont, and then we come.
And your duty was to get companies where the company you were working for could supply them.
Yeah, you supply them.
Okay.
You make sales out from there.
Okay.
You sell to them, then you make sales. Good sales, of course.
Okay.
The target. When you achieve the...
Can you tell me one target, maybe a target you could remember that you were giving?
For that one, I can tell you about 1 million rand. That one it was...
In cedis, how much is it?
Wow. For that one, maybe I have to... Along the line, I'll calculate
but
it and give
it. Is it up to...
huge amount.
Is it up to, let's say, 100,000 Ghana cedis?
100,000, more than 100,000
Ghana.
More than 100,000 Ghana cedis.
What about 1 million Ghana cedis?
It will be more than... It was in dollars. That time, yeah, it was in
if
dollars.
we can get the dollar equivalent, I think that will really make the calculation easier.
Let's say about $200,000.
$200,000.
Yeah, 10 times.
Okay.
That led the company.
Okay.
You know, the where I was working, we were having the manufacturer in South Africa.
Okay.
So when they got that sales,
okay,
they had to come down and then sign a proper agreement.
Because the sales were huge.
Very huge sales. Like I told you, I took them to Takwa. You know, that particular plate was used for welding the buckets. So you know how it worked fast. Then time they were using VRN, but I went to introduce Hadox, which was harder than the VRN. And then the white men were very happy for that. Based on that, they did that huge purchase. Okay. And they had to come down and then sign an agreement with the company that I was working with. Through that, I was even adjoined the best worker. I can show you everything, and then like let me come back to where I left off. I got to Takrady and then we exchanged the cars. When we were about to move, the lady, one of the sales executives asked me for the card because we all need to make friends so that we'll be able to achieve the target. So she asked me for the card, and I gave the card. After giving it to her, I requested the card back. She said, "Oh, she'll give it to me." But when I made an attempt to take it, the company...
Was it a complimentary card?
A business complimentary card. Mine, I have exchanged mine to the man. He was supposed to... She was supposed to also do that so that she would get the contact. Okay. But I got that contact. The man didn't give one to the lady. So she took mine. Not mine, but company one. Oh, okay. She took the one I took because for her to get access so that she can do business with her. Okay. I told you it was a competition within us.
So you asked her to give the card back to you,
and then she wasn't prepared.
And it became like an argument. Okay.
And then the manager, he was the manager, but he is the brother to the director of the company. Okay. So he said, if I don't stop that thing, he'll just drop me from the car. Okay. We were on the way going to Accra. We were sitting in a trooper. Then we started the exchange again. I said, "What? You can't do that. What do you mean?" So it came, and of course he held my dress. Oh.
Was it that serious? Because
it is serious. I'm telling you, serious
getting a complimentary card from a business colleague, and it just... Why didn't you let you go?
No. Because if I give it to her, when we get there, she will send a mail, and then all the communique will go through her. She will take that credit.
So you thought it was your client, so you are supposed to have it.
Exactly, that's right. Okay. I'm supposed to have it. Okay. And if you ask me that you wanted to have a look, if you finish give it to me. Why are you keeping it? Okay. I'm not that type.
So that was when the disagreement started, and the manager who
happens to be the brother of the director, he was with us, and then he hold me, and then my dress tore, and then I said no. They left me in Takrady.
They asked you to get down.
He got me down. He pulled me down.
Wow.
But you know, I know that I've stayed in Takrady too, so they left.
Was there some special relationship between the manager and the lady, or because
I went to meet them.
Okay.
They were working. One, I was telling you.
Okay, so you went and met them.
And when I went, I've been able to prove to them that they were doing nothing. I've come and then I've won a lot of awards. So the brother liked me. For that one, I won't hide it.
Okay.
For you. So that thing happened, and then immediately I got down. I called him, Alex. Like it's in a local dialect.
Okay.
I'm being fooled.
Okay.
And you come and see what your brother has done to me. Then I banged the phone. And then I picked a car, we went to Accra, then later on we came back to Obuasi. When we came...
you went and met them in Accra?
We went, we are working, so we will have to go to Accra back.
Okay.
But they left me. But I picked STC and then went back to Accra. So I went and joined them, and later on we came to Obuasi. Okay.
In the same car or different ways? Oh. Did you join them in the same car?
No.
You came your own way?
I came my own. So I was very embittered. And then the brother, we came, and then the brother said we should settle. Because I told you that the brother liked me because I worked. Okay. I was somebody who worked a lot. Okay. And I've helped him. I helped him. Okay. So he knew who I am to him. Okay. So he came, and then he said that for me to call him to say that I know that in Kwasi like that kind of thing that I'm doing. It's a useless job that I'm doing for him. Okay. So it's an insult to him. So
I should apologize.
I should render unqualified apology to him and the brother.
Wow.
I said, Okay. Then I said no.
To for you, I can apologize.
Exactly. You are with me.
Okay.
To you, I will say this, but to your brother to type for him. One, look at what your brother did to me, and then you are telling me to apologize to him. What do you mean? This small boy, unfortunately, I was older than them. Okay. I said, what do you mean? Is it because of money? No.
So did you tell them you wanted to you are leaving, or they said then if you will not apologize, go?
They told me that I should apologize. I said no, I will not. Okay. Then he said that so if I will not, then I have to leave. Okay. I said fine. Okay, if you want me to leave, I will leave. Okay. If I go, I will not go and chew stones. Yes. I told him point blank. I said, if you want me to leave, I will leave. So I left. I told him that was it. I told him that okay, then give me everything that I'm supposed to get.
Like
just give me my commission and then my salaries and everything. Okay. So then 2006 thereabout, I think I had 15 million. 1,500.
Okay, from the commission or from the salary?
From my salary
and your
then
commission.
The commission, the bonus. You know, we were getting to.
Despite that huge.
That huge will not come to you.
But I thought it was a form of a commission. So if the contract or if the supplier.
No, you get the commission and then we share. All the sales executives.
Okay, you share it among yourself. Okay.
But you look at the sales target.
Okay.
And then
if you're able to you can get higher than
10%. Okay. Of that sales target. Even 5%, it's not 10. 5%. So it becomes small. Then you share about 6 people. But then it was money. Okay. So I left there and I was having 1,500.
Was it the whole money you had with you, or?
No, I wasn't having. Okay, I added my money. The actual sum I got from him was 1,000 Ghana cedi. Okay. But I had saved 500 Ghana cedi. But that time I was taking money, so I don't spend a lot of money.
Okay. So were you married then?
No.
You're not married.
I wasn't married.
So you quit the job. Now you just left. You went back to the house.
I went back to the house alone. And then that's my friend, a brother that I call. He's also an entrepreneur now as I speak. Okay. He is into hoses. Okay. EDS hydraulics. All right. He has also had problem in his workplace, and he was fired by the white man. But he was also a good person. So we decided that then why don't we all go on our own? Because after all, if I've been able to do all these things for him and then he's getting this money, and look at the way I'm being treated, and you come and tell me that I should come and render an unqualified apology to your brother.
Okay.
Somebody who has hurt me.
Okay.
You tell me I should come and render an unqualified apology to him. No.
You never do that.
All
right, so the two of you decided that, okay, why don't we...
No, after I've spoken with the director, but he really needed me. Okay. So I told him that if he asked me to say, apologize to his brother...
Before you can keep your job, you will not stay.
I will not.
Okay.
I will definitely not.
Okay.
So from there he gave me them, and then he said, okay, he can't do anything because he knew that he has also trained the brother in such a way that the brother will be. It's either he lose me and go for the brother, because the brother is pressing him to let me go. That was my situation.
And you were older than the brother.
Baby.
Wow.
But he's a stout person.
Okay.
He has height. Guy, yeah.
Okay.
Tall person. So I said, well, then I have to definitely. I remember one thing too. Joe, you are letting your ego let you leave this job. You have future here. That kind of say, well, I have future, but not the way I'm being treated.
Is his business still functioning?
Very fine. It's functioning very, very
well. Are you
well.
competitors?
For now, I don't say I have a competitor.
Okay.
I'm learning. He is ahead of me.
Okay.
There's no way. The moment you put it,
no, but you know, sitting down and then looking back over then, and how their business is going now, and how your business is going now, can you say you are competing or you are way above them?
No, I can't be way above them. Okay. Remember, I told you, and I don't like that. You trying to show off to say that you are way above somebody. No.
Okay.
Let people see it themselves and judge it themselves.
Okay.
That's me.
All right. We'll come back and then you continue. We are still here with Mr. Joseph Moses-Mensah, the CEO of Industrial Procurement Services in Obuasi. Let's go for a very short break. We'll be back soon. So, sir, you took the money.
Yeah.
That means you were willing to leave.
Yeah, I have no option than to leave.
So, within that month, within that year, what was your next move?
The next move, immediately I got the money, I went to Accra.
Okay.
Then I asked I went to Registrar General, and then there I registered the company. It cost me about 900 Ghana cedi because it was in the morning to the evening, then I had the company.
Okay, you wanted to register within that day?
I did it within that day.
Industrial Procurement Services. 2006.
Sure.
That means you used almost all the money that they gave you.
So all the money, I used almost all the money. So after that, I came back to square one. Then I had to come back. And then when you finish with the registration, you have to send all those things to the company for you to be registered in their system. But there you have
the mining or the people you are going to supply.
Yeah, like if it's Anglo Gold, you send your
letter
company registration to them. But
okay.
Anglo Gold was not my focus, my
okay.
target. My target was with Takwa people because it was
there
that
I broke mining.
A lot of people there, and
because you were already staying there, so you knew someone.
And people know. So when they hear that I have left the company, they will ask, what happened? Then I will explain the story to them, and then it's like, oh no,
they will understand.
They understand it, and then it's okay. Then let's try and see if you can go ahead and do it on your own. I went ahead, and then I came back. I remember I went to Bebieni. Then times Bebieni mine was also working. I sent some there, and AGL, which is Abosu Go Force. It was there that I met some of my mates there, and then they entered me into the system. Okay. And then they gave me a first purchase order. But
from which company?
From Go Force, Daman.
Okay.
They gave me that purchase order. I was very happy. Eh?
How much was it worth then?
It was about then it's 600 Ghana cedi.
Okay. Today, presently, 600 Ghana cedis.
No, then it's 6 million. If I'm
so today is 600
Ghana cedi.
Oh, okay.
So it means that I got that in, and it's like.
And
hey.
what was your profit on it? Because you were happy, so
very happy.
You
I remember it was a plywood and then brushes.
Okay.
And the profit margin was very huge.
Okay, so
I remember I just invested. It's about 100 CDs or so.
And you made 600 Ghana.
Wow. I was very happy. I always say this, very, very happy. So it means that I saw that, okay, so if I keep on doing this, things will change. But it came and then it went.
How long were you able to survive with that before things started going down?
With the amount?
No, with the purchase, the supplying.
The supplying.
Yes. You said things were moving on smoothly. Then
small.
It just stopped.
Along the line, you know, we in the mining sector they have peak.
Okay.
Especially second, third, and then fourth quarter. That is where they make a lot of sales and they do work and they will get their bonuses.
Okay.
So there they buy a lot of things, but along the line, they were not buying.
Okay.
So things become very hard.
All right.
And I decided that I've been knocking, going round. I use the money going round. So
the same profit
and everything. You use.
But then, where did you have your office?
I remember I told you that when I was leaving, that my friend too had issues with the white man, so he also set up. So it was one of his room in Gausu Extension.
Okay.
That he uses there as
you converted that room into an office.
Into an office.
Okay.
So when you enter the room, you see that he will be sitting here, and then I went, and then within that 1,000 that I got, I bought a table and a chair. Okay. I bought a computer.
Okay.
It was this boy, Ike. May his soul rest in peace. That boy also started well. I don't know if you know Ike. A certain guy who, you know him. Yeah. He brought the computer, and then he set everything up. Okay. So everything was moving on as it is.
Okay.
So I worked there. The small money that I get, we use that money to roam, buy fuel, and then other.
What was your friend also doing?
He was into horses.
So you were moving around together?
With him. He was having a car, a Premier.
Okay.
So we buy some fuel in it, we roam. But along the line, he was not doing that again because things were very difficult.
Okay, so
already he has secured Anglo here, so it was left with me
as a contract,
as a supplier to them. He was servicing their horses.
Okay.
So it was very difficult.
So you decided that
I decided that no, I have to go back again because then I can get order, but I can't get money to go and purchase it before I supply. So I decided that I'll go and work again, use my certificate, and work again, and then see.
Was there a point in time when you regretted for leaving that job?
For
your first job? Because when things were not going on well.
Because of the pain.
Okay, so you never.
I never wanted. And I still not. I'm not regretted.
Okay, all right.
For that one there.
Okay.
Because of the pain. It was recently his brother. They've been talking to me. But if I see the guy, I look at him and though I'm okay, but I felt that I was not treated fairly.
Okay.
And I don't want to do that into somebody.
Okay.
It was unfair treatment.
So are you? Is he talking to you?
He's now in the US. But later on he was, hey Joe, how was it? I said, fine. But I'm somebody like, it's fine, but wouldn't be that much closer.
Okay. So that he wouldn't be able to repeat in the near future.
That's it. I won't come closer to you.
All right. So when things got very difficult, you decided to go and work. Where did you go to work?
I went to Accra.
To do what?
Tema, Lashibi specific. To go and work in a similar job that I'm doing. Because I met during that, I went to Alaskopco.
Okay.
And then the man, I was that one, their business development manager.
Okay.
He said that they had a company, they want somebody like me to run the company for him. But I told him that I also have a company, but because of ABC, so I needed somebody to partner me or give me money
to finance
my. But they said no, they also have one. So if I would mind, I can join. If I work for them.
Okay.
And I took the offer.
Oh, okay.
And then I just said I was going to try it for 1 year.
And how much were they paying you then?
I think it was about 3 million or so then.
Which year was that? Was it the same 2016 or
no,
2006 or 2007?
2007.
Okay.
That one.
And we were paying you about 300 Ghana cedis a month. And you were not married then?
No.
Okay. So how long did you work there, and why did you leave?
Only 6 months.
Why did you leave?
Because I wasn't comfortable with where I was. You know, I'm somebody, I like work. I'm not a lazy person. But you can't just...
You want something challenging.
That's it. Something challenging.
Okay.
I don't want just go and drive me here, go here, come in and you give me money and I come back.
Were you just driving them?
No. I was having PC and everything. He asked me to chase jobs. They were even there. So they were going to bring the job and I would be going around buying the items and then be supplying to them.
But
and
you
then
thought it wasn't that, okay.
It wasn't
challenging.
Not at all.
So you were not using the God-given talent that...
If you ask them that, do this for me, give me money, I want to go here, they say, oh, you take your time. It's like they were dragging my feet.
Okay.
If I want to I take initiative and I want to go this, then they will tell you, oh, and we are working on it. I wasn't happy at all.
So after 6 months?
I left. I just packed my bag back to Obuasi and back to where I was.
Your room office.
When I came, that friend told me, you were going, I told you that don't go. I said, hey, I was going to look for money to come and build my company. But when I went, it's better I come and
But were you able to save something small?
No. About 6 months, you pick your own car from Lashibi to Newtown to, you'll be doing that kind of...
So by the end of the month, all the money will still go?
To go.
So how did you get money now that you were back to Obuasi without any work to do?
Okay. So I came and then, lo and behold, there was... I was having a friend. Okay. She happens to be my wife.
Oh, okay.
But she was just a friend.
She was just a friend.
Immediately I came to this town, she was the first person I saw. Just the junction there. So, okay. And I said, oh, I'm just that quiet type, and then I don't like that jamming. Okay. But she was also not that type.
She wasn't your type or the jamming type?
She wasn't. She was just a prayerful lady. Eh?
Oh, okay. So she didn't want outing.
No. Yeah, but for me,
okay.
So she was just a friend to me. I said, okay. I told her that no, I went to Accra and went to work, but I wasn't happy. So I've come back. I'm still coming to see. But then I had some mates. My mates were just coming, going. Those, especially those working. They were going up. So I contacted one person and I said, oh, in fact, I went to Accra, but I'm patching with a friend, a friend's office. But you have built, there's a house here, a security room. Okay. So you should just let me rent that security room so that I can use it as office to build up the business. Okay. And then he gave
like
me
the house where the security men usually stay, the small room.
The small room is there. Up to now is there.
Okay.
And then I moved from that house because I've gone and
so by then you were staying with your friend.
By then, no, I've rented a house.
Okay.
During my work, when I was working, I rented a house. I was making money, so I rented a house. I was having my own one room and everything.
Okay.
I was living life normal. When I was coming to Obuasi, I didn't bring mattress. It's just a bag and then a suitcase. That's it. But when I started working, I bought a mattress. That was the first thing I did. Okay. I said that I would rent a house and then buy a mattress. But I bought a mattress and then I was sleeping at one of my auntie's hall. I slept at a hall.
Okay.
I was sleeping at the hall. I remember they were all, when I closed from work, they would be sitting down watching TV. I would be tired. I have no option.
But they have to go and sleep before
I can also put my mattress down and then sleep. Okay. But if there's no sleep, I will not sleep. I have to sit down and then be dozing. I will doze out till they go and sleep. Before and then I will do. Okay. So that thing also, I said to myself, no, as early as this, I have to get my room and then get a mattress. So I bought a mattress and I put it on a veranda. I cover it.
Okay. So let's look at your wife. Then your friend. How did she help in your revival? Because you know, when I asked how you were able to fund or how you got money, you mentioned her.
I remember I told her that I've gotten an order.
Okay.
Then it was 2,000.
Okay.
Ghana cedi. So she should just try and help me to deliver this order. When I delivered that order,
you needed the money.
I needed the money to go and purchase the thing.
Okay.
By then I will be making about 3,000.
Like 2,000 for the order, but when you give it to them, they will pay you 3,000.
Yeah, when I supply the item, I'll get 3,000 Ghana cedis.
Okay, that means
that is a profit. So if I'll get 5,000, I'll pay his 2,000.
Oh,
and then
okay.
I take my 3,000.
Oh, okay. And you explain that to her?
Why not? She was a friend to me.
Okay.
Just a friend.
And she gave it to you?
And she told me, she told the mother, and then she gave me that money. It
was a big trust. 2007.
I tell you,
2,000 Ghana cedis, that was a huge amount.
I tell you. Then we are coming to 2008 thereabouts.
Yes, okay.
She gave me that money, and then, you know, they were, like I told you, I'm not that, excuse my word, I don't mean to say, I'm not that type who spends money.
Okay, you have to
spend
it.
Okay. So, gave me that thing, and then after I've gone to Accra and come back, and then, lo and behold, I went to cafe, then Lismart.
Okay.
And then I met, there was an Indian, they were doing liners, they were selling liners.
Okay.
So I explained all this thing to him, and then he said that, okay, he's a foreigner, and then they prefer that they get a local company again, so that they can partner with him and then do some businesses with him. And I said, why not? I'm there, I'm available, so if anything. And trust me, they get huge money, but the amount of money they give me was very small. But
you didn't care?
I didn't care. I said, no. After all, I'm not getting anything, and now that they've managed to at least give me some.
What were you doing for them?
They were using my company.
Okay.
To, you know, the Indians, they can't come here.
Yes, then they cannot run.
So they use me as a local company.
Okay.
They use me as a local company to do their transactions.
Okay.
But when the money comes, they will share the money, and they will give me small money.
So they were using your company details, everything to show that that they are a Ghanaian company, and they were using it to transact business with other people. Yes. And the money, when the money comes, you just get a token.
Peanut, it's just a token. But that token, you know, I'm working with the mine, so things becomes easy.
Which mine were you supplying them?
Then I told you that man, Bedieni, then Chirano.
Was it consistent? Was the supplying
it wasn't
coming?
Consistent. Okay. You know, they give you the trust wasn't there that if they give you huge order, you'll be able to get money.
So, like in a month, how many transactions how many companies can you supply for?
It depends. So it's small items.
Then time when you started.
It was small items, but you take it together, you get
you get something.
5,000 if I might put it.
That's on profit. Or?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Wow.
So that's how.
The first huge money that you made from your business was when your current wife gave you that 2,000 and you made a profit of 3,000 Ghana cedis. And you gave her.
I gave her back the 2,000
without any something.
Oh no! She didn't want any interest.
Okay.
But she was a friend, and the mother became a friend too. I was advising them from day one. I told you that when I came here.
Okay.
The moment I stepped in Obuasi, she was the first person I took as a friend.
Okay.
I drop and then
you come back to where probably
I met
you started developing something for her. But now let's look at the business.
Yeah.
So you came back and now it seems it's becoming consistent. You are being able to supply people because you now had some capital over there.
From then I decided that that money which was coming from that end, I will not touch that money.
The profit you were making?
I was making from the Indian,
the money you were making from the foreigners.
Yeah, I
wouldn't touch that one.
I won't touch that money.
Okay.
I will save that money.
Like how much were you making?
At times I would get 3,000, 5,000 at the end of the month.
Okay.
So I was getting money.
It was money, but you know, comparing with how much they were making.
Hey, don't go there. What? So I took it and then I bought a land.
Okay.
I bought a land and I decided that I will build. I remember I was
build a house to live in or build an office for your business.
Which said that I wanted an asset. Okay. You know, I always go to the bank and I was looking for a facility.
Okay.
But when you go, they ask you, your assets.
Okay. And you didn't have any?
And I went to my mother and my parents. My parents, they were having building,
Okay.
Huge.
You know, Obuasi.
No.
Okay, outside of Obuasi. Okay.
They said it's not for me alone.
It's for the family.
We are 4.
Okay.
So they can't give that thing
as
to
a collateral.
As a collateral to me.
Okay.
And that thing also really helped me. I said, okay, fine. Now they say they will not do that. I'll try and get mine and then use it for that.
Okay.
So I came and I bought that thing, and then during that thing I started to go. Then I got that papers.
Your first house.
Initially, I didn't build it for me, for myself to go and stay.
But you got to give it out for rent and make some money.
Make some money
to be able to fund your business.
And then the business will carry.
So why did you decide to stay in?
No, after building the house,
you couldn't be renting.
Nobody, not that I couldn't rent. Nobody was prepared to come because they look at the way I did the house,
and they thought it was expensive. It was expensive.
It's really expensive. I intentionally targeted the white. You know, then times in Obuasi here, houses are being rented by whites.
Okay.
In $1.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So
they pay in dollars. So they were your target.
They were my target. I said
and they didn't come.
Yeah, they didn't come. The house was there for about 4 years. But everything was set, and then
nobody was staying.
Nobody was. I married in one room, stayed in one room
of the whole house.
Not my house. Oh, then that I was.
You were still renting.
I was renting.
You were renting, and your house was there.
My ambition was to rent the house for somebody to get money.
For 4 years, you were paying money to somebody every year.
It was just a single room. I married in a single room. Later on, we moved to one room, and then we divided with the curtains. Then from there, I moved to chamber.
No, the house you built, how many rooms were there?
It's a 5-bedroom house, 3 halls. It's a huge house.
You built a 5-bedroom house.
Yes.
3 halls.
A story building.
Yes. And you were staying in a single room.
Yeah. But then, okay, I've moved to
the huge room that you...
3-bedroom. No, that one was... Once I was building that house,
okay,
I was in one single room.
Okay. But even when you finished building, you were still in that single room?
Yeah, I was there. Thinking that somebody will come because I needed money, good money.
So how long did you decide that, okay, let me just find another use for it?
After I worked for some time, and then I remember my wife said that, and some of my friends, look at you've talked all this long, and then you said you are going to rent this house for somebody to live in. Why don't you go and stay inside? Stay inside and then start again. You can build another one for people to rent. And there's one thing I always trust God, that anything that I say with my mouth, it comes to pass.
Okay.
It's a gift. You have to also know the gift that you are having, and you build upon that.
Wow. So let's look at the business critically now. Yeah. So you are now getting maximum. You were getting consistent money every month, and I
decided that I have to. People have disappointed me.
Okay.
Especially you pick somebody and then you want to train the person.
Okay.
That when you are not around, he will be in a position to at least take care of whatever you are, the legacy you are leaving behind.
Okay.
But they'll get to a stage, and then it's like you've taught them how to get them. You've given them all the crew, everything. So then they will start stabbing you back. Along the line, let me tell you an interesting story. Along the line, I won an American lottery.
Okay.
So I decided that I want to go with my family.
Okay.
I know it's the will of God. That's why we didn't go. Because by then I was working. I've employed somebody.
But then, had you built that house?
That house?
Yes.
It was ongoing.
And you won an American lottery?
Yes.
And you were tempted to travel?
Sure. Because I said, in my lifetime, I said, no, I won't live in Ghana.
Okay.
You know why? That's the more reason why I will link that one to my wife.
Okay.
And I remember when I told my mother that I want to marry this girl, and my mother was so happy. So they knew that, they know me from my childhood, that the way I am, if I say I'm going here, it's there that I'll go. If I say I want to do this, I'll do.
Okay.
I said I will go to America and I won't come back again.
That's what you said?
Yes. But today, if you tell me, if you give me that I should go and say no.
You are still watching the Windev Show. We are here with Mr. Joseph Moses-Mensah, the CEO of IPS. Let's go for a very short break. We'll be back soon. Our conversation is getting interesting over here. You are welcome back to the Windev Show, and you are still here with Mr. Joseph Moses-Mensah, the CEO of IPS. So, you have been running this business for the past 13 years.
Sure.
What can you tell us about entrepreneurship? Your experience over those 13 years, the challenges you faced.
The major challenge, we say, the beginning I started by saying the problem was with financing.
Okay.
Financing, the challenge is you get a lot of, when the bank sees that you are moving, they will prefer that they come to you.
Okay.
But
they themselves will come.
They will come. They will see that when the account is running.
Okay.
They will come there. They will show an interest in the job. But when they will come
and they want to give you a loan.
They will give you a loan.
Okay, a facility.
But they will not. The facility. They will not. When they give you that facility, you see, there are some negative aspects with that.
Okay.
That one, if you don't open your eye, you will not see.
Okay.
Before you realize, you'll be working for them.
Okay.
That is one bad
Has
aspect.
any bank ever approached you with a facility, a huge facility?
I remember I told you, I used the house as a collateral, and then I took about 100,000.
Okay.
And along the line, there was, gold price began to fall.
Okay.
And then things were not moving, others were not coming.
Okay.
But you have to work and pay interest.
Yes.
But the interest, I didn't know. That is the ignorant part of entrepreneurship.
Okay.
So now if somebody wants to be an entrepreneur, and then a bank or somebody say, I want to give you money and then pay me interest at this month, make sure that you get experts to explain
the terms,
and then the year when it finished, what
how
will
much
be the
you would have paid. Okay.
That kind of.
You didn't do all those analysis?
Oh, we did, but they had a penalty.
Oh, okay.
There's a penalty.
So because the price of gold went down, you were not able to be paying them on time.
Sure,
so
like I was telling you.
It came with other penalties.
The loan elapsed, and then at the end of the day, the time was due.
Okay.
For
you have not finished paying.
If not paid.
Okay.
If you've not finished paying, they will calculate the interest, and then every day they accumulate the interest, they calculate it daily. Sure.
After the due date.
After the due date, when the penalty comes, even if we've not been able to pay in.
So roughly how much did you pay after on the 100,000 Ghana cedis that you took?
On the 100,000 Ghana cedis, it was about 34%.
After the whole period?
The interest. So you calculate 34% on the amount.
Annually?
Annually.
And it was 12. Compound interest?
Yes.
And how many years did you use to pay?
Oh, when it happens like that, I had another bank, and then I told them that with them I can't be working with them.
So you took money from different bank and then settled that one off?
I paid them off, and then
I started doing
business with them.
Okay. That's it. So that was a great challenge.
It's a very hard one, of course.
Wow.
That is a challenge most people can't stand. Okay. When it happens like that, if you don't take care, you lose focus, and then the company will be going down.
And by then, when you went for that 100,000 loan, how much were you making from your company a month? Because probably you believe that I'll be able to pay
for that one
within a short time.
You'll be able to pay, but the goods are sitting down. I was telling you, you have goods that
but you don't have people to supply the goods to.
You will supply, and then payment will not come. It will be delaying. Okay. But then when the month ends, they need their money.
They will need their money.
And if the date elapses, they will calculate the interest. That's bad aspect. That one there. That's why now I was telling you that I need somebody who understands
your business.
The business.
It knows that there could be hard times, there could be good times.
Not that there could be hard time. Okay. There is always a hard time, but it's not consistent. Okay. Yeah, it's not regular.
Okay.
It will come within some period. Okay. As I sit down right now, you can't imagine. Do you know? I tell you, I've invested in machines. I've got some machines sitting in front here, and
you haven't supplied them.
I went yesterday. They took it. I'm giving you this is a scenario.
Yeah. Okay.
The mine come. They want to hire.
Okay.
They hired it to work for one day, and somebody just got up and said that the machine is too big for the job where they want the thing to work. So they had to
bring it back.
It will come. But you see, these are some of the shocks. Because me, I don't care.
Probably you are budgeted for that.
Yeah. Thinking that okay, this is the amount that I'm going to this. You use it within this particular month.
You will be able to make
this amount and you pay off and then you move forward.
And
but
then
it has happened like that. Okay. So you ask yourself, what do I do now? So always
what motivates you to move on?
What motivates me to move on?
Because some of these things will happen and then somebody says, okay, let me go my way. But you keep on moving.
Because
you keep on moving.
When I move, then the next time when it happens like that, that's why I'm saying that I see every negative thing in my life as a positive. It's a breakthrough for me.
Okay. So
there's
never a mistake in your life.
That is what I've psyched myself that if I make mistake today, it means there is something good coming.
So it is not a mistake.
It is not a mistake. It's the time. The time hasn't come.
So if you buy something and a company hasn't come to order for them, you consider that okay, they should be there. Maybe a better time is coming.
It is coming, and now the price will change. And when the time comes that they want to buy, you see that you move from one point and then.
But don't you think these situations help you if still you can manage without it? For example, if I take 100,000 Ghana cedis and I go and bring these laptops, like 100 of them, and I am supposed to sell one for let's say 1,000 Ghana cedis. I've used all my money on these machines, and then nobody's coming to buy them. I also don't have money to survive.
No, you see, don't say there should be a backup.
There should always be a backup.
There should always be a backup.
Okay.
That's okay. You want to spend 1 million.
Okay.
100,000 on the laptops. Don't spend all the 100,000.
Okay.
Leave at least 20,000.
So that you can.
And go for go for let's say 60,000.
Okay.
And then you see how the thing will be.
Okay.
If it doesn't work, then you change it. So the moment you change it, this one becomes a profit somewhere.
Okay, so you can survive.
You can survive
whilst you are waiting for somebody to come to buy these ones. Okay, so that's how you have been able to survive.
That's how I've been able to survive.
Okay. Wow. So in running a business, what is the key leadership skill you would recommend?
It should be principle. Straightforward person. Forward thinking. That's it. Yes should be yes. No should be no.
Give us a practical example.
Wow. You see, there are a lot of people coming from different backgrounds, from different homes. So if someone makes mistakes, the way you treat this person, you shouldn't treat anybody special. Let the people know the way you are.
That's the principle.
That's the principle I'm talking about. Let the people know that this is what you want your job to be done.
Okay.
And if you make a mistake, don't treat somebody as special among all the people.
So if one person commits a mistake, you treat the person as any other person in the company.
Then you correct him.
Okay.
In the process of correction, those people will also learn.
Okay.
They will know that this person, he doesn't like this, so let me do according to what he wants. Okay. And there you'll be there.
So how do you keep your employees productive? Because this is one key thing in every business. The employees are the people who are bringing the money.
Do you know you as an entrepreneur, you have to put yourself in the job.
Okay.
It shouldn't be that suit type of director.
I think I've been hearing this from all the interviews I've been having, that putting yourself in the job.
You put yourself in the job.
Be part of the job.
Exactly. Set yourself as an example.
Okay.
To them. So if something is wrong there and you pick it, your worker will see that, hey, even the person himself is doing the thing, how much more me? Then let me do it. If he sees it and then he doesn't, it's not going to.
So if you want your employees to come to work at 7, come to work at 6:30.
Exactly.
So they will learn from you.
Exactly. And there should be some measures.
Okay, put in place.
Yeah. For me, I normally.
How do you implement such measures? Can you share some, one or two measures?
It should be part of the appointment letter.
Okay.
Some companies, some people don't give appointment letter.
Okay.
You come to interview, I sit in the interview, I tell you this is how I start my job.
Okay.
Exactly 7:15, you should be here.
Can you do it?
Not that can you do it. You say you want job.
No, you are coming for an interview.
You say you want job.
Okay.
So this is it. 7:15, I'm starting. If you come and then the door is locked, you walk out. I'll walk you out. You go home. So they're not. But when it's overtime, I will pay.
Okay.
So when the time is due for you to come and work, you have to come. If you won't come, you absent yourself. It means it is in the contract. It's a form of contract.
So you deduct something from that person's salary? Because the person came late and you turned him around. He didn't.
Now, you see, there are two things.
Okay.
If it becomes a habit,
okay,
automatically you can't be part of there. Yeah.
Okay.
But you see that one or two, it's not his habit. You consider even that one, you will come, but you won't give him mark for the day. Okay. Unless the person gives you a tangible reason. Like he's sick, and then you see sickness, there are certain things you can't do, yes, but that one it has to prove. You have to prove it.
Okay.
You get it?
Wow. So at what stage, you were talking about putting yourself in the job. At what stage should a job owner, an entrepreneur, think of delegating power to another person to take over a business that he is running?
When you've put in the heads.
Okay.
Now here I have a welding and fabrication session.
Okay.
I have air conditioning session.
Okay.
We have suppliers, that is the sales team session.
Okay.
Everybody has got somebody that he reports to.
Okay.
Even though they report to that person, but I'm always
overseeing what
individual is doing.
Okay.
And then they give the report, they bring the report. When they bring the report, I sit down here every day and then read what transpired in the course of the day. Okay. If I travel, I'll call.
Okay.
Hey, what happened? This you tell me. But when I come, I will make sure I read and I sign.
Okay.
And I put it there.
So
it becomes, I'm coming home.
Okay.
If you do that thing, it becomes part and parcel of you.
Okay.
Somebody will come and sit on this seat, and he will follow how you've put the measures in place.
Okay.
And that one is now I'm sitting here, I can travel anywhere.
And the company will still be running smoothly.
There is one thing I've said to myself, that I don't want to leave a legacy, and then when I die, that legacy will
dies with you.
No.
Okay.
That's not an entrepreneur, what an entrepreneur should think.
Okay.
You should think that when you are not there,
the business should be able to
continue.
Okay.
If someone is not there,
okay.
If someone is not there,
the work should go on.
If you even die today,
the work should move on smoothly, as if
nothing has happened.
Okay.
It's just a one day. I always tell them that it's just a day or two that you just close the place, and then there will be morning and whatever. Yeah. But the following 2-3 days,
you have to start.
You have to work.
Okay.
Your absence shouldn't affect your job,
business.
The business.
Because there are people who need the services always, whether you are alive or not. So, at IPS, how are you able to keep or to get customers to your side? What do you do uniquely here?
Here, regular. You see, you have to be. You should be open.
Okay.
You should respect every individual.
Okay. Respect
is one of the key things. Don't look at somebody and then just think that this person that is coming, what can he offer?
Okay.
So the moment you do that, the company is going down.
Like when you
treat everybody equal, no matter how the person
the clients.
is. Everybody, not even the clients. Everybody you come across on earth. For you to be successful.
So is that how you treat your clients too?
Yes. And then you should also learn to say, you apologize and say sorry. You always have to let your client be right, and always.
So you think the customer is always right?
Sure.
Always.
But you see, always where you admit it, and then later on you point to him. That look, you are a customer, I have accepted. But this one, you should have done it this way. If you did